Alrighty then. Hello, what's going on, everyone? This is 007JK, and we are back with another live stream for you all. Today, we are doing every gym leader, Elite Four member, and champion in Pokemon Fire Red. But we've added in every single gym leader that Pokemon has ever had. So, we are currently fighting all these dudes right over here and onwards. We have currently made it all the way to the first Elite Four member and beaten them. We are now on to the last, I think, 12-ish gym leaders. The last 12 gym leaders before we really hit the Elite Four and smack into it like a wall. So, what we are doing today is we're trying to prepare for that Elite Four, because once we get in there, we can only heal after we beat every gym leader of the same level cap. Once we get into the Elite Four, the level caps are off. Practically. No, they're not off, I should say, because we still have infinite rare candies. We'll figure something out. But we can no longer buy any items. We can no longer have access to Viridian City shop. We no longer have access to this shop. So if we want any heals, we need to get it here. Including any ethers or anything like that we need to get. Which I actually don't know if they sell. Let's see. They sell max potion, full heal, full restore. No, they do not sell anything. Okay. So we have to be very careful with our movesets later on. But for now, we need to fight Drayden, which according to online, has a Fracture, a Druddigon, and a Haxorus. So we need to prepare for this fight, the Drayden fight, right now. Next up is another Elite Four member, the second Elite Four member that we need to fight, which is Koga of the Elite Four. We found out that Bastion practically walls his entire team, except for his Muck, which is devastating. So we need something with chip away for his Muck. So we're going to go into here. We're going to figure out what Pokemon we need for Koga. So we're going to go to here, or for Drayden, sorry. Drayden has Fracture, which has Dragon Dance, Dragon Rage, Dragon Tail, and Assurance. So there's a Dark type move, which that puts Star Fox as weak against him. Druddigon has Night Slash, again, Star Fox, consider Star Fox. Chip Away, so setup moves won't work. Dragon Tail, which forces us to switch, and Revenge, which is a Dark type move. So that means Crash here, Arc, Street Fighter, Light Town, and Peak are all weak to that. Plus, let's see, Pal World and Cuphead are all weak to fighting. We have a major fighting weakness. Then we have Haxorus, who has Dragon Dance, Assurance, Slash, and Dragon Tail. Setup moves aren't going to work. All of his Pokemon have Dragon Tail, which force you to switch out, I think. Let me look up Dragon Tail really quickly. Dragon Tail. Pokemon database. Here we go. In battle, the opponent switches. In the wild, the Pokemon runs. So it's a 60 power physical damaging move with 90 accuracy. So it's not 100% accurate. However, if he hits us, it forces us to switch. So we have to be very careful with that. So we currently have, we don't have any fairy types, so we're not immune to Dragon Tail. We have Stardew, we have Bug Fables, we have Sky, we have Gardeck, Harvest Moon, Fire Emblem Warriors, and Crossbow. None of which are overly good against Drayden's team, especially since they have Dragon Dance. Now, I don't have any moves to cripple them. I don't believe within these Pokemon. Fire Emblem Warriors does have Coil for setup, and that's been super useful in the past. However, because they have Dragon Tail, Coil just isn't going to work. Harvest has Whirlwind, so if they do try to set up a Dragon Dance, I could use Whirlwind to force them out. And it'll just be very dangerous for Harvest, because Harvest is very frail, and after like one Dragon Dance, I could probably KO it. Gardeck has Pursuit, and has Double Team. Double Team and Detect could be good for this. Crossbow up here has, I think, Aqua Jet, Peck, Dive, and Crunch. So, nothing uber useful there. No, I want you in the party. In the party, please, and thank you. Stardew has Slash, Protect, X-Scissor, and Leaf Blade. What's nice is that Dragon Tail has negative priority. I'm, like, pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, Dragon Tail has -6 in priority. So, we will be able to get a hit off on it before we switch. They force us to switch out, if they force us to switch. Bug Fables is Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz, Crunch, and Dig. Bug Buzz will be neutral, I think, to them because they are pure dragon. You look up Haxorus. They do not resist Bug, so Bug Buzz will be really good. Mentech has Confuse Ray and Air Slash, which could be pretty good. Lavinia has X-Scissor, all of which are neutral to them. So we have to find something that will work. Now, we do have Light Town and Peak. Revenge is the only thing that's super effective against them. So if we put them on the team, we just have to have something to deal with Druddigon with his Rough Skin ability. And I'm thinking maybe Bug Fables' Bug Buzz would be really good for that. And Sky's Air Slash would be good for that because it doesn't make direct contact with him. And neither of them are weak to him. Assurance doesn't have negative priority, does it? Assurance does not have negative priority. It deals damage if it's already taking damage this turn. So if he's taking damage, it boosts it to 120. So that could be something if we outspeed it. I don't think we're going to outspeed Haxorus, though. We might outspeed Fracture, but I don't think we're outspeeding Haxorus. So if we're going first, it's probably going to be due to a Dragon Tail. So I need to check the summary of both Peak and Light Town. We have Brine, which does double damage if they are down to half health, which is my most accurate move. We have Icicle Crash, which does a lot and can cause them to flinch, but I don't think we're moving first, unless they're doing Dragon Tail. Slash, and then Icy Wind to slow them down. So potentially that could be good, but they have Assurance. So I kind of don't want them to be slowed down because of Assurance. I kind of would like to outspeed them. So we got Icicle Crash. And then Light Town has Icy Wind and Ice Beam for them as well. Also has Uproar and Mirror Shot. I'm thinking maybe Ice Beam would be better, since it's more accurate than Icicle Crash. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe I put Gardeck on the team. Because he does have Detect and Double Team, so he could do that. He also has Tinted Lens. So that means... well, both of his moves would be neutral anyway. I wish he had better moves. I wish Gardeck had better moves. What level are the Pokemon? Level 43. So maybe we get bring Harvest onto the team. Or maybe Crossbow. Crossbow's been fairly reliable. Just Bug Fables is gonna level up above this, so that's a little terrifying. Trying to think. Against Koga, I think we're fine to use these Pokemon, because I don't think against anyone else. I don't think against Koga we're gonna have to worry too awful much. After Koga, the level cap is level 45, and Koga's level 44. So I actually think we're fine. Yeah, I actually do think we're kind of fine there. Okay. Well, Crossbow isn't going to do that much, though. Well, he does have Crunch. Crunch will be okay. Yeah, Crunch will be okay. Alright, let's save. Or do we bring Harvest for Whirlwind strats? I think we need to bring Harvest for Whirlwind strats, actually. Let's bring Harvest. I know it's might be a bad idea, but we're going to try and bring Harvest for Whirlwind strats. Okay, let's go to my bag here. Let's get some candies. Let's level everyone up to level 41. Peak. And he wants to learn Rest. That could be good. What does he have? I think I get rid of Icy Wind for Rest. That could be really, really good. Slash is also... wait. Both Brind and Icy Wind are special. Slash is a lot more accurate. I think I get rid of Slash for Rest, because he doesn't get stabbed for Slash. Even though it's a high crit move. I think we get rid of Slash for Rest. Light Town's good. Now we level up Harvest. Wants to learn Rage Powder. That'd be good in double battles. There are a couple double battles coming up. So I think I get rid of Gust for Rage Powder. Gust isn't going to be doing anything for us. If we get a more powerful flying type move, then perhaps it would be good. That Rage Powder is probably going to end its life. Captivate. What does this one do? If the foe is the opposite gender of the user, the foe's special attack. Okay, that sounds super situational. Let me look up Captivate real quick, though. Real quick. Captivate. Captivate lowers the special attack of the target by 2 stages if they are the opposite gender of the user. Okay. So yeah, that seems super situational. I don't think we need Captivate. 38, 39, 40, and 41. Let's learn Tailwind. That seems pretty good. Do we get rid of Safeguard for it? Because Safeguard's been super duper useful, but I've never used Safeguard before in my life. We want to keep Whirlwind for this fight, specifically, to get rid of any Dragon Dances. So, do we get rid of Safeguard for Tailwind? I think we can get rid of Safeguard for Tailwind here. Because we have Rage Powder for double battles, Bug Buzz for stab, Whirlwind, just in case. Yeah, let's use... Get rid of Safeguard for Tailwind. This is so awkward. This is the most awkward Butterfree I have ever used in my entire life. I've never used a Butterfree like this before. But it's kind of what we need to use right now. Honestly, it's kind of what we need to use. Alright. with that, I think we are pretty much ready to go. Okay. Let's pray here. I didn't mean to level up Harvest again. Let's save. Alright, let's try and attempt to take on Drayton. What do we need first off? Drayton leads off with Fracture. Dragon Rage, Dragon Dance, Dragon Tail, and Assurance. I think I switch in Peak for Icicle Crash. Let me check Peak's physical defense. Physical defense is 80. Your physical defense is... Okay, so yeah. We'll use Peak against Fracture. Do we use Light Town against Fracture and Peak against Haxorus? No, I don't want to risk the Haxorus sweep. Alright. Let's go. What is their speed stat, actually? What is your speed compared to Light Town's? Speed is 84. 50. Okay. What level does Light Town evolve? Vanillish. Level 47. Ah, such a high level. Okay. We'll rely on we'll rely on Peak. We'll rely on Peak. No. I'm gonna use Light Town against Fracture. For Ice Beam because it's more accurate. We're gonna hope that works. We really hope that works. Light Town might go down during this fight. I really don't want to lose another Pokemon though. Alright. Here we go. We're making our way up to Drayton. What do you guys think? Will we actually get to the Elite Four? Let me know in the comment section below. I have greatly surprised myself at how far we've made it with the Pokemon we have. Ugh, I am very worried. I am very, very worried for every single battle at all times. Okay, let's talk to you. Okay. This is the Pokemon we have. Let's pray it's enough. Let's pray it's enough. Okay. Butterfree's Whirlwind is like a last-ditch effort kind of thing. Alright, here we go. Let's battle! We cannot let them set up Dragon Dances. Okay. Alright, let's lead off. Here we go. Against Drayton! Ice Beam! Okay, he's setting up Dragon Dance. That's terrifying. Attack Rose and Speed Rose. Please KO it. Please KO it. Yes! Okay. There we go. Fracture is down. Fracture is down. Haxorus immediately. I think we keep in Light Town. Okay, what does he have? Dragon Tail, Slash, and Assurance. If he uses Dragon Tail, we go first, which is he gets that for. Assurance and Slash, I think we can survive potentially one of those. Okay, Dragon Dance. Okay, please one shot. You have a decent special attack stat, Light Town. Come on. No. And he got Frostbite. Okay. Okay. He used Dragon Tail. Let's go. Thank goodness for negative priority. Thank goodness. Light Town's now level 42. Wants to learn Hail. Now you want to learn Hail. We're gonna get rid of Uproar for it because he does have Ice Body, which heals him in Hail. And I think Peak has Slush Rush. Drudagon, yes. Okay, against Drudagon has Revenge, Night Slash, Chip Away, and Dragon Tail. Who we're gonna use against him? I think we're gonna use Bug Fables against him. And Sky and Stardew. Bug Fables and Sky because they have non-physical damaging, non-contact damaging moves. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll start off with Sky to potentially, I think this is a mistake, but I want to see if I can save some levels on Bug Fable. But, see if this will work. He does not have Dragon Dance. He has Chip Away, Revenge, Night Slash, and Dragon Tail. Revenge we resist with this. Okay, so I'm gonna set up Confuse Ray. That way he can't revenge us. Probably won't revenge us anyway. Okay, that's huge. We'll set up an Aqua Ring. Try and keep ourselves healthy. Okay. Okay, we're getting extremely lucky. Now we Air Slash to potentially flinch him. He flinched, good. So we got Flinch and Confusion up, and then Aqua Ring to help heal us if we need. Snapped out of Confusion, didn't flinch. Night Slash. Okay, he hit us. How much damage does this do? Okay. It doesn't do enough. We can spam Air Slash now. Huge! Huge, Sky! Huge! Let's go! Let's go, Sky! And there we go. That is Drayton down. And Light Town is evolving. It was level 42. We could have evolved him before the fight, but he did it anyway. He did it anyway. Light Town just evolved into Vanillux. I think we now have a full... I think we now have every single Pokemon in our PC fully evolved. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Let's see. Yanmega is the top. Bearskid is the top. Centiskorch is the top. Scrafty is the top. Bastiodon's the top. Thievul is the top. Blues is the top. Bluefalon's the top. Kangaskhan's the top. Vanillux is the top. Mantine's the top. Vikavolt's the top. Leavanny's the top. Beartick is the top. And Butterfree's top. Okay. All of our Pokemon are now fully evolved. I'm good with that. Okay. Time to look up Koga. Okay. This I am pretty scared of because I don't think we can do the same strategy against Koga. Okay. Koga is in red and blue and yellow. Silver and gold as the Elite Four. Fire red, leaf green. Heart gold, soul silver. I think it's going to be heart gold, soul silver. Let me look at gold, silver, and crystal though. He has an Ariados for both. Slightly different moveset. Venomoth, Fortress, Muck, and Crobat. Muck has the same exact strategy. Crobat has a very similar strategy. Okay. I cannot remember which Koga I used for this fight. So give me a second. It's this one right here. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. Nope, that's the wrong one. It would be this one then. Okay. It is a swift explosion, protect toxic spikes on fortress. Okay. He doesn't have spikes, he has toxic spikes. Okay. So it is heart gold, soul silver. Koga. Gotcha. Okay. That's what I wanted to know, is if it was just which version of it it was. Triangle, hello! Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. I can't watch stream today, but I'm here to say hi. Nad, you got like... I caught a snort. Let's go. Congratulations, dude. Sorry you can't watch stream, but I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. We will still do both of the emojis, though, or the 3 emojis for the like and the comment, so.
Chicken jockey.
Nice. There we go. Okay. There's the emojis. All right. So thank you. Once again, thank you very much. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for stopping by, Triangle. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. All right. So against Koga, we have Ariados, Fortress, Muck, Venomoth, and Crobat to deal with. Ariados has Spiderweb, Baton Pass, Poison Jab, and Giga Drain. What does Spiderweb do? Spiderweb. Opponent cannot escape / switch. Okay. Whatever we use against Ariados, we can't switch. We could use Bastiodon because he can't be poisoned. Giga Drain will be neutral to him. And we can just Ancient Power. And we can use... Arc, really. We can use Arc against both Ariados and Venomoth. We also have Gardic with Ancient Power that we can use as well. Gardic, Poison Jab would be good against him. Giga Drain won't. But we could use him against Ariados if we need to. Against Fortress, as Toxic Spikes, Protect, Swift, and Explosion. We could just wall that with Bastiodon by just using Iron Defenses and stalling. So he has Ancient Power and Takedown. He also has Metal Burst, which we can use, and Iron Defense. He'll definitely go first as well. So, we can use Metal Burst. I just won't do a lot. And we can do that until he explodes. Crobat has Quick Attack, Wing Attack, Double Team, and Poison Fang. All of which Arc can wall. And Muck has Minimize, Toxic Screech, and Gunk Shot. So, Arc walls all of them. We can use Ancient Power against both Venomoth and Ariados. Most likely Ariados because we want it dead quickly. However, Arc is level 43. So if we use him against Koga, we can't use him against basically anything else. Every other one of our Pokemon, we need to be able to take a Toxic and be able to try and hit the Pokemon. So, I believe Street Fighter here has Chip Away. He does. I also believe Cuphead has Chip Away. He does. Okay, she does. So we're going to be adding on Cuphead. And Street Fighter, because they both have chip away and they can both get bypass. They can both bypass the accuracy checks on Muck. They just have to deal with the being toxic. But they can chip on both Muck and Crobat too. Muck has Black Sludge, so he will heal, and Crobat has a Citrus Berry. I don't think I have anything with knockoff. Wait a minute. I think Crash has knockoff. He's Sucker Punch and Night Slash. She doesn't have knockoff. Never mind. What does Pal World have? Head Charge, Mega Horn, Scary Face, Revenge. I mean, Pal World would be decent because he's kind of tanky. We don't have any fighting type moves. Well, let's look at Light Town now. Okay, a lot more defensive now, and it has Snow Warning. We could set up Hail. Let's bring out Light Town to set up Hail, just in case to do chip damage to him. Okay, so for our strategy, Arc the Bastiodon walls his entire team. Against Muck and Crobat, just in case we can't do damage to him because they have both Double Team and Minimize. We have Gardic with Ancient Power as well to help deal with Ariados and Venomoth. We need to have Arc out for Fortress and just Iron Defense until it explodes. Both Cuphead and Street Fighter have Chip Away for both Muck and Crobat. Street Fighter will have to go up against Muck. Cuphead will have to go up against Crobat. We have Pal World just in case we need tank, and Light Town to do Hail for chip damage if we need to. Gardic also has Detect as well. So if we ever use Explosion on him, it will work. We can use Detect on that. We also have Pursuit as well if he wants to switch out, and Tinted Lens. So he don't be doing nothing. Okay, I think maybe something better than Gardic. I think we're okay. Alright. I think we have the right Pokemon. I'm going to put Gardic up for first, because he resists Giga Drain. It's okay if he uses Spiderweb because we have Detect and we have Ancient Power to probably KO. The Poison Jab is what I'm most concerned about, because the Poison Jab will do a lot of damage. Alright. Let's hope this works. It's only 2 Rock-type moves. Is Ancient Power on 2 different Pokemon. Alright. Let me save here. We might lose Gardic during this fight. I really, really hope we don't lose Gardic. But we might lose Gardic during this fight. He's a really good Detectmon. Or he is a Detectmon, so... let's head on up. Let me speed this up a little bit. Talk to you. Step aside. Alright. Here we go. Ain't no going back now. Ain't no going back now. Here we go. Koga of the Elite Four. Let's battle. Okay, here we go. Let's hope we get past this. Okay, Ariados. Once again, has Baton Pass, Spiderweb, Giga Drain, and Poison Jab. I think I probably outspeed Ariados, because I don't think Ariados is that fast. So I think I can Ancient Power and be okay. Never mind. Okay, just Spiderweb, so I can't escape anymore. Okay, Gardic is stuck. Okay, they did half his HP. No! No, I didn't even consider this! We got the Omni Boost, though! What does Crobat have? We can't escape. Crobat has Wing Attack. Crobat has Wing Attack. Since Aerial switch, can we switch? Okay, Aerial switch so we can switch. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that was utterly terrifying. Oh my gosh. Alright. We know what to do. We can just chip away. Ugh, that does a lot. Okay, that proc is Citrus. The proc is Citrus. Okay. Poison Fang. Okay, we're poisoned. We can take one more hit before we need to full restore. Good. Is that toxic level? I think that's toxic level poison. Okay, good. Chip away ignores the accuracy check. Thank goodness we have chip away. This should get rid of Crobat. Okay, there we go. And now we can switch into whatever he's using. Got a good level 42. Nice. And Cuphead good level 42. Nice, but scary. Okay. Fortress. Yes. We need to switch in Arc and just Iron Defense until it explodes. Let me see. It does have Toxic Spikes. Swift is going to do literally nothing. Same with Protect. The Toxic Spikes I'm a little bit worried about, but we can just Iron Defense up. We need to save its Ancient Power. Okay. So if we send in Sky, it won't do anything. And then we can send back in Arc to get rid of the poison. Come on, explode, dude. Okay, we're maxed out defense. I know it resists takedown. Doesn't resist Metal Burst? Let's try Metal Burst. Okay. Well, Metal Burst will failed anyway. Let's try Metal Burst again. There we go, it exploded! Quad resist plus 6 defense. It did 1 damage! It did 1! Maybe 2. Maybe it did 2. Arc's now at the level cap. Hey. Wants to send in Muck. Yes. I'm going to switch in Street Fighter to chip away. I know he resists fighting. Oh, I forgot about the Toxic Spikes. He only got down 1 layer. It's regular poison. That means we don't have to deal with Toxic level poison. He has Gunk Shot, Minimize, and Screech. Okay. We can Crunch. Oh, he's faster than us. Never mind. Gunk Shot is physical, I think. I think Gunk Shot's physical. It is physical. Okay. He can probably one-shot us with Gunk Shot then. That's fine. We're immune to literally his only attack. His only attack is Gunk Shot. That's it. So that means we get a free hit on whatever he's switching into. So we're going to do a takedown or whatever he... Never mind. Okay. The problem with the Black Sludge is that I can't knock it off. And we don't do enough damage. Dang it. Toxic doesn't affect me. I can just sit here and wail on him until he's out of power points, though. He's expecting me to switch, and I'm not going to. I'm waiting for you to switch, dude. Okay, let's see. He can't do any damage to me, so Metal Bush will always fail. We'll just take down until we can't take down anymore. I'm glad he's not using Minimize. I'm really glad he's not using Minimize. There's the Minimizes. We hit anyway. Let's go, Arc. If we can just keep hitting takedowns. If we can just keep hitting takedowns. I wish I had something that guaranteed hit minimize. That wasn't the chip. Oh, that was on Arc. We hit another one. Arc doesn't have the most attack in the world. But he does do damage. Okay, we missed another one. Okay, I have an idea. Let's stall a little bit. Do I have any antidotes? I have paralyze heals. Well, I have hyper potions and full restores. Let's use those. Full restore on Cuphead to cure poison. You can heal all you want. That's fine. I'm gonna send a Pokemon to chip away at you. Full heal on Street Fighter. Okay, I'm gonna see who has a greater defense. If it's Street Fighter, or if it's Cuphead. We heal up Cuphead. Cuphead is more health than Street Fighter. I guess I could have kept the poison on Street Fighter, because it's not... Wait! Any Pokemon I send in will get regular poison instead of toxic level poison, which is huge. Let me see. How much defense do you have? 74. You have 110. Okay. I think I need to switch in Street Fighter, then. I mean, I could use a Hyper Potion on him. I have a lot of Max Potions. I think I don't want to waste that. Let me try a couple more of these. Okay. Oh wait, I could just keep using Iron Defense to raise my physical defense back up. There we go. Till he can't use Screech anymore. Starting to use Minimize again. Okay, let me try it again. Okay. I don't know when he's going to Gunk Shot and when he's not going to Gunk Shot. That's the problem. How many power points does Gunk Shot have? Look at Gunk Shot. It only has 5 power points. I think he's used it around 5 times. I think he's out of attacking moves on Muck. I don't think he has any more Gunk Shots left, or if he does, he only has 1 left. I'll let him get it to full health, why not? Toxic will be immune to. Screech won't matter. He's out of Gunk Shots. And he can't use Minimize. He's basically useless at this point. Okay. In that case, we're going to send out Street Fighter for a regular poison, so Toxic has no effect. He has no Gunk Shot, so Screech won't do anything. And he's already at maximum Minimizes. Yeah, I'm already poisoned. Okay. Now we just use chip away. He doesn't have anything. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me anymore. Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. No more. The Black Sludge recovery is going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. But I'm pretty sure Street Fighter can handle it. If not, and then we can send Cuphead back in to chip away again. And if we need to, we can switch back to Bastiodon and heal them up and then send them back out again. Okay. Let me see how much damage does the poison do. Okay, 60 down to 45 is 50. That's 15. I can survive 2 more before I have to heal. 2 more before I have to switch, sorry. Okay. So Street Fighter won't be able to take out Muck, but Cuphead will. Okay, I can survive 1 more. Okay, we're taking down the tank. We're taking down the tank. We came prepared this time. Okay, we don't want Street Fighter to go down here. Just going to switch into Cuphead to finish it off. Regular poison. Okay, let's see how much damage the poison does to Cuphead. Okay, from 51 to 33, that's 50. 40. That's 10. 33, so that's 18 damage. Okay. Gotta keep in mind, that's 18 damage. Already poisoned, jerk! Let's go! Your toxic spike screwed over your toxic strategy. Because you only got down 1 layer before you blew up. There we go! Let's go! Alright. We beat both Muck and Crobat. Let's go! Okay. Let's just send out Ariados. Yes, we're going to switch back into Gardic and use a couple more ancient powers. Let's see. We beat Muck, Fortress, and Crobat. All he has is Ariados and Venomoth left. He could Baton Pass into Venomoth to do Gust. But I think he's going to Spiderweb us first, which ancient power should KO by this point. Yes. We're stuck as long as Ariados is on the field. Once Ariados leaves, we're fine. Ooh, okay. I think he's going to switch now with Baton Pass. So we got the Omni Boost as well. So if he's going to Baton Pass, I'm going to Pursuit. Ah, no. Dang it. I thought it was so clever. I thought I was so clever. Dang it, dude. Oh well. Let's ancient power then. We now outspeed, and we do a lot of damage. Okay, he's probably going to heal again. Never mind. That's Ariados gone. We are out of ancient powers on Gardic, so we have to switch to Arc for go up against Venomoth. We'd have to switch to him anyway, because Arc's resists both Psychic and Gust, his 2 stab moves. It also has Supersonic and Toxic. We're immune to Supersonic, so we're immune to Toxic. Supersonic could be a problem. If we Supersonic can get hit with too many Psychics, that could be a problem. Let's start with some Ancient Power. Okay. This is his last Mon. No Omni Boost, that's fine. Okay, this could prove to be a bit of an issue. I could just Iron Defense a bunch as well, so Supersonic doesn't do a lot. But then it would Psychic a bunch. Okay. We quad resist that. Yeah, let's go! Okay. I thought he was gonna heal. Okay. We quad resist. He could have screwed us over so much worse. And that's it. We did it. We beat Koga of the Elite 4. Let's go. All right. Next level cap is level 45. Who's poisoned? I forgot I had Pokemon that were poisoned. Cuphead. Oh, Street Fighter's at 14 HP. Dang. That's okay. If we had to walk all the way back, we would be in a little bit of trouble. Okay. Okay. Let's save right there. We just beat Koga. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay. After Koga of the Elite Four, we have to deal with Tulip, which is a psychic type, Juan, and Piers, which is a dark type. And then we need to fight Bruno from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Okay. Okay, jeez. Alright, alright. Tulip first. Tulip has some psychic types and a fairy type. She has Florigis. Let's look up Tulip. Tulip. Okay. Tulip has Frigg, Giraffe, Gardevoir, Espathra, and Florigis. Okay. She's got a decent amount of coverage, which sucks. She's got a decent amount of coverage. Okay. Let's move some Pokemon around. Yon Mega, Bug Flying, Crunch, Zen, Headbutt, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Moonblast, Petal Blizzard. Not particularly weak to anything. Gardic, Petal Blizzard, and Energy Ball, it's neutral against. Peak, not really anything. Harvest, not really anything. Stardew, not really anything. Crossbow is going to be weak to both Petal Blizzard and Energy Ball. Same with Star Fox, as long with Shadow Ball. Fire Emblem Warriors. Crunch, Zen Headbutt, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball. We must. Okay. Fire Emblem Warriors is going to be fine to use. Bug Fables is Electric Bug. Not really anything against him. Crash, they have Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. For Crash. For Arc, they have nothing really super effective against him. Cuphead, nothing super effective. Pal World, nothing super effective. Street Fighter, they have Dazzling Gleam and Moonblast for him. But to be fair, Frigg Giraffe only has Crunch, Zen, and Zen Headbutt and Reflect, so we could use Street Fighter against Frigg Giraffe. And Espathra with only Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Quick Attack. And then Light Town, again, nothing for it. So we'll just avoid using these Pokemon right here. Alright. Against Frigg Giraffe, it's a normal Psychic type, meaning Bug will be super effective. So we can use Leavanny against Frigg Giraffe. We can also use Leavanny against Espathra, because it has X's are for both. What is Leavanny's speed, out of curiosity? It's not the fastest, is it? Yeah, only 79 speed. In the Sunshine, it raises its speed. We don't have anything with Sunny Day. You look at the Is it Levani? How do you spell Levani? Oh, L-E-A. That's it. Levani. It has 92 speed. Okay, let me look at... Furig Giraffe. Its speed is 60, so we'd outspeed that. Then Espathra. Espathra we won't outspeed, but Furig Giraffe we will. So we're going to lead off with Levani and just outspeed and KO Furig Giraffe with X-Scissor. Against Gardevoir, Poison is good. Steel is also good. We could use Arc because it only has attacking moves, so Metal Burst will proc. We also have Mirror Shot on Light Town. But that's also possibly not very accurate. But I think Light Town should be able to tank it, right? Let me look at Light Town's special defense. 91. 91 versus 147. But Bastion is at the level cap. So maybe we do use Light Town. I don't know. It'd be safer to use him against Gardevoir. What's the next gym leader after this? Juan level 46. I think we can use Arc against Gardevoir. Against both Gardevoir and Florges. What is your special defense, Bug Fables? 79. Not that great. What's your special defense, Slugger? Even worse at 52. What's your special defense? 89. Alright, we'll use you against the Spathra, because you have Bug Bite. We'll put Bug Fables on as well. What is your special defense looking like? 72. Not bad. We can add Harvest to the team. And we'll add Gardeck, because Gardeck might outspeed. I know Spathra is pretty quick. Spathra speed is 105. What is Yanmega's speed? 95. So it will outspeed Gardeck. Ugh. Okay. We have a solid team though. We have a solid team. Maybe I should add Sky on there to Aqua Ring, because it has a pretty decently high special defense stat. Yeah, instead of Gardeck, I'm going to put Sky on the team instead of Gardeck, because Sky has a decent special defense stat. And has Aqua Ring as well. Just in case we need it. Okay. Let's save right here. And let's get going. Okay. Here we go. Let's fight Tulip. Step aside, please. Step aside, please. All right. Here we go. Here is Tulip. Let's see if we can beat Tulip. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for every single battle. I'm very nervous for every single battle. Let's do it. Let's battle. All right. Furig Giraffe. The frickin' giraffe. We should be able to outspeed And one shot with X Scissor. Close. See if it sets up Reflect. It does set up Reflect. Okay. X Scissor should still KO. Okay. Set up Reflect, so we need to use a special attacker next. Gardevoir, yes. Let's use Bug Fables against Gardevoir, because it's a special attacker. And we have Bug Buzz, which is tremendous damage. Okay, now we Bug Buzz. Energy Ball, we resist because we're Bug, right? Oh my, oh, it's a crit, that's why. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, that's not very effective. Holy crap. Fairy resist Bug. I forgot about that Fairy resist Bug. Okay. What is stronger? Bug Buzz or Thunderbolt? 90, 90, both are the same. Okay. Oh wait, what are the side effects? Chance to paralyze, may lower the foe's special defense stat. Let's keep using Bug Buzz then, because that can lower her special defense. Okay, we Bug Buzz. Not very much. Okay. Don't kill. No! We just lost one of our most powerful Mon to a crit. A crit. We just lost one of our most powerful Mons right before they leap forward too. Oh no. Reflect wore off. What's stronger? What's stronger? Oh my goodness. Attack, yeah. Attack is higher. Flame Wheel does 60, Bug Bite does 60. Let's Flame Wheel. Okay, we resist this! We resist! Okay, good. I'm so upset. We lost Bug Fables. Bug Fables has been with us for so long and has hard carried us through so many battles with its amazing, phenomenal even, special attack. Fire Emblem Warriors go to level 43. I guess I don't have to worry about it leveling up! Florigis. Okay, what do we have against Florigis? It's pure fairy. We had Arc. Switching to Arc. Metal Burst. Petal Storm or Petal Blizzard. Doesn't do a lot. Metal Burst will do a ton though. Never mind, it does the same amount. Didn't think about that. Let's try some Ancient Powers. Let's hope we can get the Omni Boost. Well, we resist that. What is with the crits, dude? He's gotten 3 crits already. We can survive one more Moonblast. As long as it doesn't crit. Actually, even if it does crit, I think we still live. Okay. We definitely won't live another one. And that means Ancient Power isn't going to do a lot. Alright, we crit! Let's go. Okay. We can just heal up Arc. Okay. Okay. Let's do some takedowns. Okay. Oh, I should have used Metal Burst. I should have used Metal Burst. Okay. If it crits, it does like 50, so I think we're fine. I think we're fine even if it crits. So I'm going to use Metal Burst. Okay. No crit, please. Okay. Metal Burst will do a decent bit then. Okay. We need to heal again. Oh, our wall is crumbling to the onslaught. I could even Ancient Power here and be fine. But I think we're going to take down. It's its strongest move. Does so much damage! Oh my goodness. Okay. There you go. Florigis is down. Arcus at level 45. He's at the level cap now. Okay, Espathra. We will switch. Espathra is faster. What is the biggest special defense stat? 72, 108, 79. Okay, Levani actually has a higher special defense stat. 91. We could use Fire Emblem Warriors. Let's use Fire Emblem Warriors. Or do we use Stardew? Let's use Fire Emblem Warriors. If it gets dicey, we'll send in Sky. Sky is our next special tank. It has Psychic and Shadow Ball. Both will hit very hard. And it might have Speed Boost. So I'm going to Bug Bite it. Okay. Huge. No Speed Boost. Okay. Live. Come on. Okay. Thank goodness. There goes the Espathra. And that is Tulip defeated. Unfortunately, we did not beat it without suffering casualties. We, unfortunately, lost Bug Fables. Bug Fables, you did fantastic, dude. I salute you. Bug Fables, you've died a hero's death. I salute you, sir. We might be able to get, like, some kind of encounter. Let me see. Do we have any Pokeballs at all? We have 14 Ultra Balls. I want to replace him, but I don't know if we will get anything good. Probably something Gen 1, most likely. Let me look through here. Okay. Let's see where we met everyone. Route 22. Okay. Pallet Town. Viridian City. So we've done Pallet Town. We've got Viridian City and Route 22. Pallet Town. Okay. Pallet Town. Route 1. So we've got Route 1, Viridian City, and Route 22. We could do the route just past Viridian City. Pallet Town, Viridian Forest, and Pallet Town. Okay. Let me check something. That is not as many as I thought. So if we go up here, we got Route 1. Over here is Route 22. Yeah, we caught one there. I'm gonna grab this potion. That would have been useful earlier. Much earlier on, but I didn't grab it. If I go up past here, Route 2, we don't have a Pokemon for Route 2. I'm gonna save right here, and we're gonna see if we can catch a Pokemon on Route 2. Might get a Nidoran. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's see. What do we get? A fire type, a Houndour. Ooh, that's big. That's super big. If we can get a Houndour. If we can get a Houndstone. Let me see if I can catch it with an Ultra Ball. Just right off the rip. That's another fire type. No, okay. Let's see what we can make happen here. Okay. Let's see. I can bite him. Okay, I can bite him one more time. Okay, we gotta use Ultra Balls now. Ultra Ball. Let's go! We got another Pokemon. Nickname him absolutely. What's a darkened sky? Yeah, we can name him Darkened Sky. Let's do that. Darkened Darkened Sky. Let's go. We got another Pokemon. Let's go. Which, funnily enough, is another special attacker. Okay, it has Flash Fire. That's huge. An immunity to fire. Feint Attack, Beat Up, Order Slew, and Fire Fang. Okay. Beat Up will hit 6 times. Okay. Well, let me look him up. Hound Doom. Evolves to 24. We get one more level. Sorry. We get one more level. He evolves. Unfortunately, he has physical moves. Well, let's run back into town. Okay. Let's level him up once to evolve him. Embargo. What does that do? That's something to do with items. Completely negates the foe's efforts to heighten its ability to evade. That would have been useful against Koga! That would have been so useful against Koga earlier! All party Pokemon join in the attack. The more allies, the more damage. Faint. It prevents the target from using items. Its trainer also can't use... Wait. Let me look up embargo real quick. Embargo. Embargo prevents the target using any items for 5 turns. This includes both held items and items used by the trainer, such as medicines. That's good. That's really good. I'm going to get rid of Order Slew. I don't see us using Order Slew anytime again. Because I don't think you have any more evade stuff. Here we go! We got ourselves a Houndoom. Darkened Sky evolved into Houndoom! Alright, let's level him up to at least level 40. Okay! We got Darkened Sky, everyone! Let's go! Fortunately, it doesn't have any good special attacks. But it is what it is. He might come in handy. With his embargo, it might come in handy. Alright, let's do one more gym leader today. Let's do one more gym leader. We just beat Tulip. Let's beat Juan. Okay. Juan. Juan has Love Disc, Wishcash, Celio, Crawdaunt, and Kingdra. Okay. Kind of a scary team, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, kind of a scary team. Okay. Let's see. Water Pulse attracts Sweet Kiss Flail for Love Disc. Sky has Water Absorb. Could just use Sky against Love Disc. Against Wishcash has Rain Dance, Water Pulse, Amnesia, and Earthquake. We can use Stardew against him. Celio has Encore, Body Slam, Aurora Beam, and Water Pulse. They do have Ice for Levani. Even Kingdra has Ice Beam. Palworld has Revenge, does he not? Palworld has Revenge. But Street Fighter has High Jump Kick and Brick Break. So we can use that. Crawdaunt has Crab Hammer, Water Pulse, Taunt, and Leer. Once again, Sky can 1v1 him. Kingdra has Water Pulse, Double Team, Rest, and Ice Beam. Ah, man. We got rid of our Order Slew, so it can't Double Team. That's okay. Cuphead has Chip Away. So does Street Fighter. Fairy and Dragon are its only weaknesses, and we don't have either of those moves. So I'm going to grab the 2 Chip Awayers and use those against him. Ice Beam is neutral to Sky. We could use you with Hail. Okay. And then... let me look at your special defense. Not the best, but you have Snow Cloak. Not Snow Rush, Snow Cloak. Which actually will come in useful for this, just in case. It does have Rest and a Chesto Berry. Oh, if we'd kept Uproar on Vanillux? Wait, which we did. No, we got rid of Uproar for Hail. If we had kept Uproar, then that would have worked. Unfortunately, it will not. We can still use Ice Beam and Icy Wind to lower its attack. Lower its special attack. Along with Snow Cloak with Peak. With his own Rest. Icy Wind and Icicle Crash. Could prove useful. Most likely Icy Wind. Both Cuphead and Street Fighter have Chip Away, which will be useful against Kingdra. And then, Sky will be useful against Crawdaunt and Love Disc. Oh, and even Wishcash as well. Leavanny will be great against Wishcash. Street Fighter will be good against CeeLo. Okay, I think I'm pretty confident that our team can take on Juan factually decently well, like fairly easily. Let's hope we're right. Let's really hope we're right. Okay, I am thinking of remaking this ROM hack. And for any of you guys that want to play it, you can. But I'm thinking of remaking this ROM hack to be a lot more cohesive. Run along so you guys get any items and stuff that you want from this. Any kind of held items and berries and stuff. Kind of run along the storyline of regular Fire Red. But just get rid of every trainer and just have them do every gym leader. And have each of them be a required battle. And then just use the encounters that are already there for regular encounters. But yeah, I have all the data for all of them. I just have to go through, copy all the data, and then post it in. And yeah, I want to remake this. And in case if you guys want to play this, let me know, because I would love to give you guys access to some of the challenges that I do. Anyway, with that being said, we must fight Juan. Okay. Let's save. Okay. We just fight Tulip, so it's Juan. And then we fight Piers, and then after Piers is an Elite Four member. Okay. And I'll upload a picture of the document as well, of what trainers are in what level order. Alright. Alright, let's go. Bring it on, Juan! If this goes well enough, we might also do Piers today. We'll see. We'll see. Love Disc is female, and so is Sky. So Attract doesn't work. Sweet Kiss will. But I can Air Slash. Water Absorb. There we go. Okay, that confuses me, so that could be a problem. Okay, withdrew Love Disc. To Kingdra. Kingdra has Ice Beam. Okay, we hit ourselves. It's not ideal. Okay. Kingdra has double team. I'm going to switch to Cuphead. Kingdra has a massive special attack set, though, so... Oh, hold up. Dizzy Punch can potentially confuse them. What's my strongest move on Cuphead? I think it is Dizzy Punch, isn't it? 70, 70. No, it's Mega Punch. Mega Punch, okay. If it double teams, then we'll start using Chip Away. Mega Punch. Okay, let's see how much damage this does. Okay, not too much. Not too much. That's its stab move as well. Water Pulse can confuse. Okay. Okay, it'll knock out Cuphead with another Water Pulse, so we're going to switch to Sky to eat a Water Pulse and recover some health. Dang it! Of course. And just damage one of my Chip Awayers. I also need Street Fighter for Celio. Nice. Okay. Can switch back in Cuphead. We will be able to hit it at least once with Chip Away. At least once. Okay, we can hit it twice with Chip Away. It's good. Okay. And that used its Chesto Berry. Okay. We take one. Oh no, now we're confused. Oh no. Yeah, Cuphead! Okay. We can take one more Water Pulse. And even a confusion damage. Before we switch. Yeah, I landed another Chip Away! Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to Sky. Just in case he does another Water Pulse. Okay, that's neutral. Okay. Heal up Cuphead again. And we just heal back what we took. Send back in Cuphead. If he rests, we get free hits off him with Chip Away. Which is fine with me. Just fine with me! Let's go! Okay. Okay, Cuphead. You just hit another Chip Away. No freeze? Let's go. Okay! That's his Kingdra down. Sky to level 42. Cuphead grew to level 43. Endure. I don't think it's going to be super useful. No, I'm not going to use Endure. Because I don't have anything that would help out with Endure. I have no strategies that would help out with Endure. Love Disc, yes. Switch back to Sky. Because Love Disc literally can't do anything against Sky. And we just Air Slash. And we heal. Nice. Thank you. Crawdont. No, we're good. Crawdont can't do any damage to us. We'll just Air Slash. Keep Air Slashing. Nope. No damage. Air Slash again. Okay, you literally can't hit me. Wishcash, Love Disc, and Crawdaunt all can't hit me. The only reason we're not using Sky against Wishcash is because Leavanny can outspeed and one-shot it with Leaf Blade. That's the only reason to help. To help save Sky from some XP. All right, Stardew, let's go. Okay, Leaf Blade. KO that Wishcash. Nice. Celio, yes. I'm gonna switch to Street Fighter. We have an answer to everything on his team. Kingdra was a little bit difficult, not gonna lie. But we do still have an answer to everything on his team. We use Brick Break. Oh, it's faster than us. That's interesting. I did not expect that. Well, there goes Celio. You even got a crit. Crit obviously mattered. And Street Fighter's level 43. And that's one defeated. Okay. Let's go back and regroup. Okay. Next up, since that one was easy enough, we'll do Piers. We'll do Piers as well. Piers. He has Scrafty, Malamar, Skuntank, and Obstagoon. Okay. Scrafty has Fake Out. If we had a Fairy type move, that would be baller, but we don't. I don't think I have anything with Inner Focus on it. Sky is our flying type. Because neither of our other flying types have any flying type moves. Yeah. So we use Sky against Scrafty. It has Fake Out and Sand Attack, but we have Air Slash on him. It doesn't have the most defense in the world, but we resist Brick Break. And we can use Confuse Ray and Air Slash and Aqua Ring on Sky. Okay. We'll try that with Sky. Malamar is Dark Psychic. Bug is quad effective against him. So we'll use Leavanny to one-shot Malamar. Skuntank, the only thing he's weak to is ground. So that won't do anything. He has Sucker Punch and Snarl, both of which do decent damage. Toxic and Screech. We can use Bastiodon or Arc against that. Because we can't get Toxicked. If he uses Sucker Punch and then Screech, where he might be in a bit of trouble, but in that case, we're just going to use Iron Defense every time he uses Screech. Against Obstagoon, it has Counter and Shadow Claw, along with Obstruct, which is a Protect-like move, and Throat Chop. Counter is good against Token Sky, Crash, Pal World, and Cuphead. Let me look at Revenge real quick. Revenge has -4 priority. What about Counter? Counter is -5 priority. Okay, so Revenge will proc before Counter does. I think against Obstagoon, I use Street Fighter. I know counter is quad effective, but he can't use counter unless we've hit him already. And he is quad weak to fighting. He also has Throat Chop, which we resist, and Shadow Claw, which we resist. My only issue is him using Obstruct. If he uses Obstruct and he blocks us and it lowers our attack, which I think that's what Obstruct does, right? Obstruct prevents any attacks targets... Obstruct prevents any attacks targeted at the user from striking for the duration of the turn. If a contact move is targeted at the user on that turn, the target's defense is lowered by 2 stages. Okay. So that could be bad if it uses Obstruct and then maybe Throat Chop. Stab Throat Chop. But my defense is still pretty decent with Scrafty. So I think as long as we like hit a high jump kick or a brick break, we're good. It is a bit of a risk, I will admit. It is a bit of a risk if it somehow survives and then counters us. We're for sure dead. What else could we use against Obstagoon? Probably a special attacker if I had to guess. Star Fox is weak. Fire Emblem Warriors resist counter, so that might work. And then Harvest is a special attacking bug type. That would work well against Obstagoon as well. Alright. That'll also work against Malamar too. Okay, I think we have our team. Piers is a little bit riskier. It's a little bit riskier. I can see things going south really, really quickly. Okay. Let's try it though. I think we have a solid plan though. Plus, his Scrap team has Intimidate, which we should be fine against. Potentially has Intimidate. Okay, here we go. Let's save right here. Let's fight Piers. His level cap is 46. I kind of don't want to level up my Pokemon anymore, I'll be honest. Because the next one's level 46. I can level them all up to level 44. At least. For this fight and the next fight. Okay. Sky, I think, will need to be level 44. Stardew might need to be up there. As well, entrainment. The user dances with an odd rhythm, making the target's ability the same as the user's. All right, that'll give it chlorophyll. Entrainment makes the target's ability the same as the user's. Does not work on Pokemon with the abilities Truant, Multi-type, or Zen mode. Okay. I'll get rid of Slash for it because we have X-Scissor and Leaf Blade, both with Stab. I'll get rid of Slash for it. It might prove to be useful. Especially if we get rid of Malamar's Contrary. Ooh, Harvest wants to learn Air Slash. Yes! Absolutely yes! We got Rage Powder, Tailwind, Bug Buzz, and Whirlwind. I'll get rid of Whirlwind for Air Slash. Because Rage Powder will still be useful during the double battles. Okay. Let's level everything up to level 44. It might save Street Fighter's life, who knows. Okay. Let's pray this works. We have air slash against Crafty just in case. Here goes nothing! Yeah! Okay. It's gonna lead off with a fake out. It doesn't have Intimidate, must have Moxie. Okay. It's gonna lead off with fake out. I'm gonna try and confuse Ray. It didn't use fake out! It probably used payback. Thank goodness we confused it. Okay, no longer has fake out. That's huge. We resist that. Okay. And now we Aqua Ring to heal ourselves. Because he uses payback. It has Moxie though. So if it faints Sky, we're in huge trouble. If it manages to feint Sky, we are in huge trouble. Okay, now we'll Air Slash. Fake out. Yeah, it doesn't work unless you use it on the first turn. Okay, good. Okay, payback will hit hard. It flinched. Let's go. Okay. There's Crafty down. Huge. Absolutely huge. There's Crafty down. Okay. A tiny bit of HP back before we switch, which is nice. Let's send out Malamar. So yes, we're going to switch in Stardew Valley to hopefully outspeed and one-shot it. We do have a backup bug type as well, if things go really south. X-Scissor. We outspeed? That definitely one-shots, right? Yeah, that one-shots. It's quad. There goes Malamar. Let's go. Skuntank, yes. We're going to use Arc against Skuntank. If it ever uses Screech, we use Iron Defense. If it ever Screeches, we use Iron Defense. Okay. We take down. Sucker Punch did a decent amount, not gonna lie. Okay, let me try Ancient Power. Okay, we Iron Defense next turn, that way Sucker Punch won't work. He's used one Sucker Punch. And we got the Omni Boost. Let's go! Okay, now we Iron Defense. Yep. If we ever get hit with Sucker Punch, we Iron Defense. If we ever get hit with the Screech, we Iron Defense so that Sucker Punch can't hit us. And our defense is back up. Snarl lowers my special attack. Right? Yeah, special attack failed. That's okay. Ancient Power still is at neutral strength. Because we got the Omni Boost. Toxic we're immune to. Skuntank really can't do much against us. Okay. Now we're at -1 for special attack. We're -2 for special attack. We're +1 for attack, though. Yeah, our special attack is just crippled. Or I think -4. Okay. Can I live another Sucker Punch? I have +1 to my defense. I think I can. I'm going to Metal Burst so that I don't take recoil damage. Okay. Metal Burst will KO. Okay. Arc was able to 1v1 the Skuntank. Let's go. Okay. As long as Arc doesn't level up again, we can use him during the next fight. We can use him during the next battle. No, I did want to switch. It's going to do... If it does anything, it kills Arc. Okay. Why did I do that? Why? Fire Emblem Warriors, in case it hits me physically and it gets burned with Flame Body. That's ideal. Huge. Okay. Can we coil? How much does Throat Chop do? Quite a bit. Flame Body, let's go. Oh, wait. It might have guts. I didn't even think about that. Obstagoon can have guts. Fudge. If it has guts, we gotta heal. Right now. We're at +1 defense at least. Okay. Let's coil a second time. Let's see how much damage this does. He doesn't have guts! Let's go! He has reckless! Oh my gosh. Okay, we win. With +2 to our defense and it being burned, we can just flame wheel for the win. Oh wait, I could have bug bite. We bug bite, obviously. My bad. That will do a lot. Counter still hurts a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we bug bite, we win. We bug bite, we win. If I had used bug bite, we would have died. If I had used bug bite, Fire Emblem Warriors would have gone down. Dang it, Arc grew to level 47. That means if I just switched, dang it. We can't use Arc during the next fight. We beat Piers. And the next one is Bruno. Arc would have been perfect against Bruno. No, he wouldn't have because Bruno's fighting type. Never mind. There we go. Okay. We lost one Pokemon. We almost lost another fire type. Oh my goodness. We don't have an electric type anymore, though. Let's move some Pokemon around. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'm going to call it quits here. I hope you guys did enjoy the live stream. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down below. Comment down below what you'd like to see us do in the future. Tomorrow, we are doing the shiny hunt. And also editing the Fire Emblem ROM hack. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. We just...